Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Monday, November 10th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Top of the top to all my people out there moving around in these streets. For all you kids going back to school, I hope you are well rested. I hope you enjoyed your days off. Uh, Going straight to school and not skipping and not worrying your. Um, Parents who are taking their kids to school by any chance, get them there safe. And if you have to be to work and you might be running late, listen, it happens. Um, but don't, if you're driving, please be safe out there. Do not hurt anybody in the process of you trying to get to where you got to go. If you're late, you're just late. It is what it is. Your job can't replace your life. Just know that, or your freedom. I hope, and everybody who's going to court or getting anywhere that they got to go, arrive there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with Him all things is possible. Oh, y'all know I said I wasn't going live this morning, y'all. Something sparked me to do it. I wasn't going to do it. I actually was going to take the time to just lay down in the bed and relax myself. But I also said when I came up here, I won't have to be up here long. I do have somewhere I have to be. So I'm going to make sure I get there. But the morning chop ups is very necessary, right? So uh, it doesn't feel right when I don't do it, even if I feel like I need a break or I just not need a break. I just may not be in the mood. Sometimes it's not needing a break; it's just not being in the mood. Um, but we gonna talk as we do always. So let's get into it. So for my newcomers, the regulars, the supporters, and even some maybe the non-supporters, who's ever coming to check it out to see what this is about. I want to welcome you to the No Duck Zone podcast. Welcome you to the morning show. Welcome to you to one of the most amazing places to be on YouTube. Welcome to a place where we don't sugarcoat, we don't discriminate, we don't argue, we don't fuss and fight, and we don't act like a bunch of third graders. Welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you're going to send a text or a DM to anybody, let them know that they need to get their ass over here immediately and come to one of the best places to come to in the morning. Yes, sir. So like I said, I had no plans of going live this morning. I had made it clear, but I said, like I said, something different happened when I said I wanted to come. And I wanted to rap with the family. Uh, and always letting y'all know that I appreciate y'all, every single last one of y'all, man. Um, you guys are just continuing to motivate me. I'm close to 800 subscribers, man. 788, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that. What's that? 10 more subscribers, 9, 10 more subscribers, and 9 or 10 more. It'll be 800. Let's get there, man. Come on, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. The word of the day, as a word of a day, I'm not sure if I came up with before. It might have been because I did a lot of my word of the days on Instagram, but who cares? But the word of the day for this is going to be watch. And I don't mean what you carry on your wrist. I mean watch. As far as with your eyes. Um, the other day, you guys heard me get on here and express how I felt. I believe that was Sunday morning. yesterday morning, you heard me, express the way I felt about certain things and how I'm watching what's going on. And once again, for all my people out there, you better start watching what's going on around you. Be very aware. Be focused. Be alert. Be mindful. And never trust anybody's information but your own. Okay, let me say that again because I probably went over some of your heads. Don't trust anybody's information but your own. One thing I want is for everybody to be successful in pushing this YouTube content. Now, whatever content you choose to make, it's on you. But I want everybody to be just as successful in it. And whatever it is you're doing. But if we don't watch how we do things, where we do them, who we do them around, who we allow in our circles, in our comfort zones, we're going to fail in that department. Everybody's not meant to be a part of what it is that you're building. And just because they come with smiles and jokes, that doesn't make them good people. There's a lot of people out here that's just full of shit. But you won't know that because they're not going to present that to you just right then and there. They got ways of easing in, like I've always said. And that's not just a social media thing, that's just in life period, right? We got people that come in and out of our lives, or they'll come to us, because they're trying to get some type of information out of us. But I think some of you are starting to see exactly with what I've been talking about when I go. If you just let anybody come around you and you don't watch for these people, they will tear your empire down. You can't have that, right? Nobody built anything to have that go on. But it's funny. That's just how that's how it that's how it works. And never be too afraid to make change. Never be too afraid to say, you know what, I have to watch what's going on around me. Because I think sometimes when you don't pay attention, sometimes attention will pay you, if that makes any sense. Um, at times it's never scary, but the thing is this: what's scary about it is people getting on YouTube getting frustrated and not wanting to do it anymore. Um, Waking up and just saying, you know what, uh, the hell with it, because we're letting a whole bunch of people that don't serve a purpose come to our channels with their nonsense, with their shenanigans. I probably have blocked more people than I mean, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. For 2025, I probably got more blocks than anybody on YouTube. I might be wrong for that, because I block nonsense, disrespect, something that we don't condone. Word of the day is watch, and you have to watch these scavengers. You have to watch people who just want to tear down something that they didn't help you build. I look at I look at a lot of people with channels. For some of you new ones, and the best advice that we can give to all you guys is be careful. Be careful with your links. That's the most important thing, right? Disrespect can come at any time, and you can always block it in the chat, and your moderators can take care of it. But y'all be careful with these streams. Be careful with these links. Just because somebody asks for one, that doesn't mean you have to put it out. Yo, Wiz, I see you. Be careful with these links. I encourage people to, when you're sending these links out, it's best for you to send these links out to who you want to send them out to versus you just putting the links out. And even though somebody that you don't want on, they're still backstage, they're saying stuff, they're doing stuff. And while you're doing your live, you can read the chat, you can read, the private chat and see what's going on. To avoid all that is to not even put the link out for them to even be able to tap it. I've reminded y'all constantly that you're gonna have to protect your peace, your space, and your surroundings. And the only way you're going to be successful with that is doing things the right way and not doing it the way that the people want you to do it. Because you're not protecting your people who really support your channel if you allow foolishness to happen. It's just that simple. So at any time you have the mentality of, I'm not going to block people, I'm going to put my link out so everybody and their mamas can get on. Hey, that's on you. That's on you. Just don't complain about how it goes when something goes wrong. You asked for it, you got it. Unfortunately, it's sad, but what can we do, right? I'll tell you what we can do. We can get control of what it is that we do, and we don't let them control it. Because at the end of the day, they do nothing for us. Shout outs to Shouts to everybody out there who got some control of it, that can go, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna let you come over here and do that. You will not come over here and do that. Because when people see an opening to go do something, they're going to take full advantage of it and go, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. And we can never give them that opportunity to do that. So, it was funny. I was joking with my wife this morning. And there's a guy in my building who's always Every time he sees me, he's just like, it's something about me. He just go, when I see you, you stay out. You're not bothering with nobody. You're not running with nobody. You stay consistent and just doing what you do. And it's crazy because we always speak about consistency. We always speak about that. But I also watch for the people I associate with, the places I be, the things I do. That's what kind of keeps me out of the way from the nonsense. And for a lot of y'all not understanding that. So when it gets to a point where you're getting frustrated on YouTube and aggravated, sometimes you got to look at, why is this happening? I mean, you can't stop people from disliking you, right? You can't stop people from disliking you. You can't stop people from disliking your channel. You can't do it. Now, the question is, why is it that everybody dislikes me? What did I do to people? Is it my hair or the way I eat or the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I laugh? What is it? Well, for some people, that's how bullying starts for them. And when you have to start questioning yourself what it is that you're doing and you're not doing anything, and now you're like, excuse me, y'all, I told you this is an annoying block I live on. When you're not doing anything, you start to question yourself about what it is that you're doing, and you're not doing anything, and you're just being you. It's kind of crazy because it puts you in the position where you go, you're trying to please yourself for a bunch of people that you really don't have to please them. All you have to do is continue to be you. And I think a lot of people have a problem just being them and putting on this act to try to please a whole bunch of people across the world or on their channel that when they see you in real life, they're going to expose you anyway. Like my brother D Free said up here the other day, if you ain't who you say you are in real life, you're going to get exposed, buddy. Because you better believe when you meet Clarence McClain, aka No Doug Zone, I'm exactly who I say I am. In the same way that you hear me talk on here is the same way in person. A lot of people, they become divas when you meet them in person. And you go, wait a minute, where's the tough guy at? They become divas. Yeah, I can't act like that. I'm with my wife. So, I gotta conduct myself. It's just crazy to me. But the word of the day is watch. You know what else you could watch? Watch how people will turn on you and flip on you when things don't go the way it's supposed to go. We come from a world where we've actually had people right here on YouTube, like I said, we all were chilling one day, or we all were just cool, and then it just easily got dismantled. But when we started watching some of the behavior of these people, a lot of it started to make sense. It started to make a lot of sense when we started watching people's behavior, and I go, okay, oh, I see what's happening now. Well, we fall back. Vane, what up? One thing about me is that I not only monitor my behavior, but I monitor the behavior of others. So when I see something that doesn't sit right with me, I tend to fall back from it. But y'all don't have to listen to me. If y'all do not sit here and watch, just watch the behavior, the movements, everything. It'll go over your head. See, nobody wants to hear this because if you up here talking drama, it attracts everybody, right? Oh, your channel will just be flooded. Your channel will be flooded. You'll get 1,000 and something, 2,000 something views, right? Because drama sells. Drama also get your ass whipped. Jeff Spark, what up? I just refuse to be one of those that because I look at my views and I'm not happy with what my views look like. So you know what? You got to change what you do, McLean. If you coming up here just being a pure asshole, the views will go up. I'm not going to be a pure asshole to please the assholes. I see you, Jeff. I'm not going to do that. So I watch what it is that I do when I'm in these YouTube streets or even when I do in life. Because it makes no sense. People have this idea of YouTube just being a place to come to crash out. People have this idea of that. And I don't know where they get that idea from. But I have a good clue because they're sitting back watching everybody else have temper tantrums like a goddamn 8-year-old. My West Coast brother, CJ Rich, what up? Everybody go subscribe to my brother, CJ Rich Boxing and BS. Drop your link, my good brother. My West Coast brother. So people get the wrong idea of that. Because you have a bunch of people who just have these temper tantrums. Who need hugs at night. The word of the day is watch. Watch and see what happens if you don't start watching to see what happens. Just go ahead and not watch and see what happens. Go ahead and not protect your channels. Go ahead and not watch what goes on in your household or just watch who you got around you, who you let your kids around, who you hang around personally. Go ahead and see what happens. But don't be the one to say, I didn't tell you so. This YouTube shit, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. This YouTube shit is very easy. It's very easy. Y'all know what y'all here for. This shit is easy as taking candy from a baby. Josh Sanders, what's up? This YouTube shit is not hard. It's really not hard. If you know what purpose you serve on here and you know what you're doing, you know what God sent you to do, God sent you to do it. You know what you got to do. This YouTube shit is not hard, man. It's really not. Y'all make it hard. Y'all make it very hard when it don't have to be. You make it hard by either being this person that you're not supposed to be because you're trying to impress people or you're trying to bring more views to your channel. So you let me take the asshole route, or you let people that you send a link to come up and cause a bunch of chaos where it changes the energy of your show, where people start to go, hey man, I'm out of here. What the hell is this? I'm out. Or, you know, somebody saw something and all of a sudden now it becomes, oh, I got to delete this live. Oh my God, I got to delete this live. Oh my God, I can't put this out. I got to delete this live. That should never happen at any fucking time. Because you guys are not watching. You're not protecting your space, your peace, or your surroundings. And this is why when you do that, you will continue to lose in that department. Because getting views is so much more important than worrying about anything else. Huh? Somebody stop me when I'm wrong. Getting views are so much more important than protecting the channel and saying, hey, man, I got people who come and rock with me. Rather than people are hitting my Cash App or not, it's not a big deal. But they come and rock with me. So I have to protect these people. Not letting somebody come in and sneak diss them. Nobody's coming in here to sneak diss me, and you think my moderators are not going to hit you? They the snipers. They going to hit you from a distance. Because that's what we're going to do. At any time you hear a host make an excuse about, I can't control people's mouths, people are grown and they can say whatever they want, that's not the channel you need to be subscribed to. That's not the channel you ever need to be subscribed to. If disrespect is okay, and you have the host saying it's nothing I can do about it because people are grown, oh no, you got to get away from him. Oh yeah, see, when you talk real, people disappear. Yeah, yeah. Huh? In the words of Michael Jackson's song, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah, that part. So at any time when that is going on, what do? Yeah, Josh, you know, when you spit the truth, Jesus Christ, that's when they screaming, boxing, please. Boxing, please. The truth hurts. Reality hurts. Hell, y'all can't even be yourself. Being yourself hurts. And that's crazy. Because now people are so used to stupidity in these YouTube streets. They used to being so ignorant. They'll try to convince you that they're being them. This is me. And even if it's true, it don't make it right. So, you know, the times I've came on here and yesterday morning when I jumped on, you know, a lot of people would have been like, he was angry. No, 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 sir. I wasn't angry. A lot of people who, if you ever say I'm angry, it's because y'all not used to seeing my videos or y'all not used to hearing me talk. See, a lot of y'all are just walking in and seeing a lot of the joking and laughing, but go back to my past videos, go back to even some of my recent videos for this year. I'm always passionate about what I talk about. So it's never angry. It's passionate. Angry is these people that you see come on your channels and crash out and pick on people for no reason. Those are the angry ones. I'm just passionate about what I talk about. I'm very passionate about it. So when I see the stupidity, I got to call it out. I have to call it out. When are we going to take responsibilities, accountabilities for our actions? When are we going to start watching who we got around us, what channels we go to, who we allowed to come on our channels? When are we going to start watching that? But I ain't got time for that, McLean. I ain't got time for that. I'm just trying to go live and talk shit. Exactly. You have no control of what you're doing. Y'all just a bunch of attention grabbers. I'm just on YouTube to grab everybody's attention, to put the focus on me because, I grew up in a home where seeking attention was never available for me. So finally, they created something where I could get all the attention in the world and I can be me and I can just be an asshole all day because of how I grew up. I mean, boo hoo. Boo hoo. Forgive me for forgetting to feel sorry. Forgive me for forgetting to feel sorry. Because in all reality, don't none of that shit even matters. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, CJ, that's my rule too. You ain't gotta agree with me. Cause my show ain't called the Do You Agree With Me podcast. It's called No Duck Zone. That means I'm not ducking the motherfucking thing. But you're gonna have some integrity. Or you definitely gonna have that. Cause if you ain't got that, then this channel ain't for you. Go find some sucker channel to go parlay on. Cause there's plenty of them. Where there's no integrity, there's no respect. Everybody's out there. People call the police on people. People putting kids in jeopardy. Deceased relatives are being stepped on when they don't need to be because they're already deceased. Like, what is the matter with y'all? Some of y'all channels is like that one apartment that everybody going to, and it's just pure chaos. Kids is doing what they want. They stepping on top of the damn couch. They going in the refrigerator, leaving it open. They're in the bathroom, playing in the sink, leaving the water. The water done fucking ran and caused a flood. That's what some of y'all channels is like. No control. Y'all leaving shit on the stove to burn. That's what it's like walking into some of these channels. Y'all leaving your front door unlocked for anybody just to walk in. Yeah, that's what y'all channels are. You're leaving your door unlocked and saying, that's okay, let people come in. This is what my place is for. I invite everybody. I don't have to know them. Come on in. Well, I tell you what, y'all keep leaving your door unlocked. And when somebody comes into your house to tear your shit up and make the people that's in your house uncomfortable, then you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. Because you don't want to watch. I don't have time. I can't control people and what they say. No, I told y'all this before a little while ago, man, right? I don't care what they say, as long as they don't say it to me. They can disrespect anybody they want to in my channel. They can go ahead and laugh and joke and say whatever, as long as it ain't me. But when you play with me now, I'm going to take your wrench from you and I'm going to block you. It's not funny when the shoe's on the other foot. This is how I know you guys know nothing about running no channel. You know nothing. Some of y'all just here because you see other people doing it. Well, if they can get a channel, I can do just as good as them. So let me go get a channel. I want to be famous too. I want to be known on YouTube when I go places. I want people to stop in the supermarket or the grocery store when they see me and say, hey, ain't you that guy from YouTube? That's what y'all want to do. That's what y'all do. Versus people like me, D Free, BVO, my brother TD Sports Talk, my brother CJ Rich. There's some of us out here that we really have some accountability. We really take responsibility in our action, and we love what we do. And guess what? We can mix it up, which means we don't have to get on here and just talk sports. We can talk whatever. We can mix it up. We was born to do this shit. And we, all of us, been on this earth way before YouTube and social media even thought about being existed. Some of y'all got here just in time for this YouTube shit. but a lot of us been here. We've been doing this. D Free, what's up, my brother? I see you.
What's good? What's good?
That ain't nothing, just rapping with the people. You know what I'm saying? Um, the word of the day, I just told people to watch, man. You have to watch. Protect your channels, man. That's all I ask y'all. How many times do we have to keep telling y'all that? When you don't protect your shit and some shit goes left, oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody's to blame for it. Everybody's to blame except for the person who allowed it to happen.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
damn, D Free. Stop me when I'm wrong.
Huh?
Stop me when I'm wrong. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people believe, oh, I got it. I'm not gonna let it get out of the hand, or it's not gonna happen to me. We don't be getting that crazy and stuff like that. It doesn't matter how you feel about it; it's how other people view it. Because if they come and they say, "Hey, this was offensive," or this is racist, or this is
Yeah.
sexist, whatever have you, they all they got to do is drop a report. They ain't got to give their name. They ain't got to
Yeah.
give a reason why. All they got to do is drop a report, and your channel can get flagged.
Yeah. Now, we not telling y'all that if you voice your opinion that it could get blocked. We just saying that it's the disrespect. You know, you know what, Free?
Yo,
I don't, God damn it. I don't even know if I should even talk about this shit. I'm gonna talk about it without talking about it, right? Only the people that was there gonna know. You know, opinions, or we all know it's like assholes, everybody has one. But when you have guests that come up on your show and they're loyal and they stay coming around you, right? When they don't have to, because it's hard to get people to come up on these shows sometimes, man. Sometimes you have to not so much just have a certain amount of subscribers. You just people pick and choose the way they want to go. But when you think
right.
that when you have a particular guest that stay loyal to y'all, that you will make sure that that guy or that woman comes back all the time, and you wouldn't want to do anything to run them off.
Um, yes and no. If it's making other people feel uncomfortable, then I wouldn't have. He can come to the chat, but I wouldn't have him on the panel. I wouldn't have her on the panel, but they
Yeah,
can come to the chat. Now, if it's somebody that just one person don't get along with, have you, then
yeah,
you say, okay, let's figure out how we can move past this. Let's either we have a sit down and y'all rash y'all differences out, or whatever you come on the panel and you come through, just say hi and bye. I understand why you're not staying around. That's fine.
yeah,
So it all depends on the effect of the individual that you have on your panel or you have them come up on your platform.
yeah. Um, I always say it's very just it's very important to make sure that your subscribers, right, the real supporters, um, don't start disappearing. I mean, you can't make everybody happy. Look, he said,
No,
I told him yesterday, right? I said, I took Freeze, I was messing with you. I don't know where you was no, where were you yesterday? No, you were doing the live. And I told him, I said, yo, I took D Free invite back from the cookout because I said, he told me I'm out here looking like Earl Spence baby mama with my stomach out, my titties. So they laughing.
right.
So they was like, "Why you took D Free's invite back? You got to give him back the invite." I said, "I'm playing with y'all, man." Because even Milk Chocolate was like, "What? Y'all gotta fix that." I said, "Y'all think me and him beefing?" I said, "Stop that shit. You crazy? Never that." I said, look at
Yeah.
that. You not being at the cookout, people will be sitting there canceling their damn flights. I wouldn't have no choice but to bring your ass. Yeah, I ain't got no choice but to bring you. I don't need them canceling the flights and hotels where we was gonna come. But since you said D free night, we gonna keep our asses where we at. I don't need that to happen. God damn. All right, it's a joke, y'all. Everybody come on. Don't cancel your flight. Know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
this is like Bad Boys. You can't have Bad Boys with Will without Martin.
Yeah, definitely. Hell no. Hell no. I could never even watch a new Bad Boys if Martin said he didn't want to do it no more. And Will, like, I got a new guy I'm bringing in. Hell no. Hell no. No. Once Martin don't want to do it no more, Will shouldn't do it no more. That's it. It's over.
Clarence is Will Smith. I'm Martin, of course.
That's crazy. Why? Why the hell I gotta be Will?
Because you be trying to be high fidelity, and I'm just
The
the
Diddy?
funny motherfucker.
How the hell am I House of Diddy? That's crazy.
Nigga, you know you come on this joint with your daggone Run DMC glasses and hat and your
Oh, here we
sweater,
go with this. Here we
your
go with this
herringbone chain
shit.
on,
Oh
looking like
man.
you straight out of the 1980s paid in full.
Oh, here we go with this shit. I should have knew that was coming. Here we go with that shit, bro. Well, I'll watch how I dress now when I go out.
That's what we supposed to do. Okay, that's
Hey,
what they do.
Mrs.
They fight.
Free. Look at my girl, Mrs. Free. I'm so used to her being at work.
You gonna keep coming to me instead of you just telling them to stop.
What?
Like, I'm like a
Oh,
damn dog.
oh no. Yeah, but yeah, so when I see stuff like that, I go, we just gotta, hey, like I said, Free, we don't tell people what to do, but honestly, y'all gonna have to start doing better with y'all channels, man. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to do better, man. Y'all gotta do better. Cause
Y'all lose your channel, I take
yo, Free, you know what? That's some dirty Now why would you go ahead and tell them that? You was a grimy dude for that, man.
I'm not lying.
God damn, Free. No, you right. You right now. No, I can't argue with you on that one. You right. You right. You're absolutely right. Hey, we got to be careful because we're already telling people where they can go and they can go, right? We're already telling people that, right? So we got to watch ourselves. Huh?
Hey, like I said, I gave you the heads up. I told you what you needed to do, how you need to move in these YouTube streets. If you choose not to take the advice and something happens to you and you lose your channel, don't be mad if I take your subscribers. They need somewhere to go. You ain't here no more.
Oh my God, this guy right here. Damn you, D Free.
Oh, what happened? When HBO went out of business, what happened? They moved over to Showtime. What? They gotta go somewhere.
You know
Just
what?
look at it as that. Y'all
You know what?
HBO, when y'all go out of business, I'm Showtime. I'm taking over.
I ain't. You know what? Damn, I didn't even look at it like that. Damn. I didn't even look at it like that. Makes perfect sense. Sheesh.
They gotta go somewhere.
Hey, you right though. They got to go somewhere.
That's it.
Hey,
I gave y'all the warning.
yeah.
If you,
This is one thing I don't do. I don't steal people's subscribers. That's one thing I don't do. And there's no such thing as really stealing because people will say you stole them. No, everybody's allowed to go where they want to go, whatever fits them. Everybody can support a channel by coming and just watching and being there every day, or they could send you money. However they want to support is how they support. Everybody don't have to send me money over here for them to watch me. That money is either for if you want merch that we're getting ready to put back out, or you just say, hey man, Clarence, you need a damn microphone. You need this and that. Let me help you in that department. I mean, it's gonna get done regardless, but I don't tell people, for you to be over here on my channel, you got to send me money. Hell no.
Yeah, because
Hell
we
no. Y'all got
know
to
we
start.
know
First of
currency in
all,
the microphone.
y'all got to start learning how to talk to people. That's another thing. Y'all got to start learning how to talk to people. Forgetting that these are the people that every day from Monday to Friday that's coming to watch your ass, and they don't have to come and watch you. They don't have to. But at the same time, those people who's coming to watch you got to also understand just because they come and watch you, that doesn't mean that they can do whatever they want to do. So we have to be mindful of that. Take accountability.
I'm pushing.
Take responsibility for your actions. And always make sure that your guests that you have on your show are not scared away. But then also to make sure the guests that you're having also is not scaring people away. It works both ways. It never just works one way. If your guest happens to be making people uncomfortable, not just one person, but if they're making people, then we got to fix that. And vice versa, if the people are making the guest uncomfortable, we got to fix that. I mean, it's fair. It's all fair, man. But like we told y'all, the warning signs, I said this a couple months ago. A lot of y'all wasn't here when I said it, but Josh was here, Free was here. That I said, y'all walk past the warning signs every day. The warning signs is right there. Y'all managed to still walk your ass right past it. See, nobody pays attention to the warning sign Free until some shit happens. When some shit happens, they go, oh, I didn't see that coming. That's because your ass keep walking right past it. Y'all walk past the warning signs every day, and I'm like, bro, y'all the type that ask somebody with a bathroom at, and I told you we point and say the restrooms is right there. You go, I didn't ask you where the restrooms at. I asked you where the bathrooms at. That's some of y'all. What kind of dumb shit is that? I thought restrooms and bathrooms was the same thing, Free. When did we say I'm looking for the bathroom and you're directing me to the restroom?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess if the shit doesn't say
That,
bathroom,
that's that's that new stupid. That's that new stupid.
I guess if the shit doesn't say bathroom on it, it's not a bathroom, right? Oh my God. BBO, what up, man?
What's good, BBO?
You good, BBO? That's my brother right there, man. Y'all the only ones I swear be having me up after fight night watching y'all asses. Y'all the only ones that can do that sometime, boy. I'm telling y'all. But I know it's always interesting, so I'll be having to stay up and rock with y'all. I gotta come up there too one day. I gotta get up there, chop it up with y'all. I gotta make sure it's at a decent time because I know when these fights end, I be tired. I be tired, man. I be feeling like these fights is going off later and later, later and later.
Oh,
I be like, shit. What time is it? It's already the next day. Like, damn it. That's why it'd be hard for me to go to these post press conferences. You don't get out of the press post conferences. That should be about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, God damn it. Mm-mm. I'm like, mm-mm. For this next fight, I don't think I'm doing it. I'm like, nah, I don't think I can do that, bro. Mm-mm. That'd be too much for me. If I do, I gotta stay in the hotel. Cause getting in the train, coming back home late night is no fun. At least not for me, it's not. But what's up, Free? What you got going on, man?
right now I'm saving and get ready to head out the door to go make some money.
Damn. Free is, and as y'all can see, Free lines his own self up, y'all. As you can see, saves him a lot of money by not going to the barbershop. That's something I want to learn how to do because I probably would save myself a lot of money. Because To get a haircut here, man, it costs, bro. Oh, it costs.
Mm-hmm.
Different places, it could be 35. Well, some places it's 35. Some shit. Some 40. Some 50. I'm like, shit. If I'm gonna pay $45 or $50, I ain't looking for a haircut. Goddamn it, I want a facial added to it and all that.
Yeah,
Shit.
I know some people that pay $100 because they get all of that enhancement and everything.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you not going, you know what I don't like about barbers? Some of them, they're because me, I'm real spoiled when it come to going to barbershops. You can't just line me up and then that's just it. Like where I go, they give you the facials, they put the warm towel on your face and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, they go all out. Me, I'm spoiled, man. I when it come to that, I need that. You can't just line me up and then just spray the shit on my head and just get me out of here. Like I'm not with all that. In Massachusetts, 25 just a cut or 38 cut and shave and facial. That's not bad. That's not bad, Jeff.
Y'all thought I was joking when I said I got a barber license. I do this for real. Nah,
Now you
I
do
ain't.
do it
I
for real.
don't
Your
do
joint, your joint look crispy though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I do this for real. This ain't no joke.
Nah, that joint look crispy though. I ain't gonna need lie to you. I'm gonna get ready. Need to go to the barber. I just went to the barber. What was that last week when my friend died? Shit, I gotta get
This
ready to go
joint
back
just
to the
dropped.
barber.
Yeah. This joint, this joint be
I got a
legit.
gala. I gotta go to on Wednesday. I'm like, shit, my it ain't even look like I got a haircut. I'm like, shit, I gotta go right back and get another one. This one made me start growing my hair back at first because I was like, I'm tired of this.
Ain't nobody dope as me. So
Man,
fresh,
get your
so
ass
fresh
out
and
of
so
here.
clean, clean.
Man, get your ass out of here, man. You always want to come on here with that conceited shit, man. Get on out of here, freak. Nobody got
I
time for
know.
you.
I gotta pick my beard out, and I gotta put the daggone stuff on my head so I don't
Free,
bump up and look
you
like
gotta,
a
free,
pepperoni pizza.
you gotta cut the whole beer off.
Cut your whole stomach off. I'm gonna cut my whole beard off.
God damn, boy.
Cut
That's
your
wrong.
whole stomach off.
Well, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I got twice a month. What, for a haircut? Man, listen, Jeff, let me tell you something. I tell people it's difficult. Now, like D Free, when I was living down south, I didn't pay for haircuts. I cut my own hair. Um that's I was shaving my head bald just like D Free. So when I was down south, I had my head bald. I wasn't looking to get lineups and shape ups and all that shit when I was down there. It didn't matter because it stayed so hot down there. None of that shit mattered to me. None of that mattered to me when I was down there. Stomach for beer, bad idea. Yeah, Josh. That's why I'm leaving him alone, Josh. I stay out of D Free's way because you know he a savage when you know he's a savage. Oh yeah, you was going live. So what happened? Talk to me about football. What happened?
Buffalo Bills put a whooping. I mean, the Dolphins put a whooping on Buffalo Bills. It was a whole lot of unexpected wins yesterday. Cleveland looked like they was going to win, but then they showed that they really Cleveland Browns. The Giants looked like they was going to win, then they showed that they the Giants. So I mean, but it was some good games yesterday though. It was a lot of good games.
Oh wow. Oh, that's the great thing.
You need anything while I'm out?
That's the great thing about sports. You just never know.
Hold on. You said a soda? Oh,
That's the
oh
great
my
thing
bad.
about sports.
Might be asking for some extra stuff before I leave out.
When my man Dream went to school,
Yeah, yeah, school.
What time he be having to be? What time he be having to be to school? 8 o'clock.
His I think so. His bus come at 7:30.
Yo, he be hyped. He be hyped to get on that bus.
Uh, Once he get outside and the air hits him,
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
when he wake up in the morning, that nigga be mad. He be ready to go back to sleep because he was up all night watching videos on his daggone phone.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
Lord.
once he get up and he get out the door, he starts saying his friends to you at but
Dream be like, look now, all I want to do is sleep, and y'all disrupting me. Damn it, y'all disrupting my sleep. Shout out to my man, Big Dream. Yeah, I forgot any of the games was even coming on yesterday. I totally
damn,
forgot.
I had a retime moment just now. I was about to I was about to run back in the house. I was like, I'm filling my pocket. I'm like, damn, where the fuck is my phone? I'm on my fucking phone.
Oh, listen, that happens. I've done that plenty of times. I put keys around my neck and be like, "Oh shit, where my keys?" I'm checking my pocket. My damn keys be right around my neck.
I'm sitting
Oh
here talking
man,
on my phone. I'm like, damn, where the fuck is my phone?
I
It's right
can't
here in
lie.
my hand.
I can't lie. I did that. I've done that plenty of times, and my phone be right there on me. I was in school.
Hold
Uh,
up. Hold on 1 second. I gotta
Please,
do something real quick.
always, Comedy Central. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, you know what TV I miss? TV show I miss watching? Mad TV.
Did you
I
just
gotta
say
start back.
Mad TV?
Mad TV used to be my shit to watch, yo.
Mad TV?
Yeah.
I,
You
I
are
never. I mean,
watching
I never.
Mad
I watched it
TV.
a couple of times. I never really. I was never really big on Mad TV. I mean, I know it was like uh live Saturday Night Live. I know it was like in living color,
Or
but
tried to
I
be.
never. I never really got into Mad TV like that. I watched it a few times, but I wasn't real big on it.
I think at the time they were trying to give us something that they thought might have been close to a Living Color because Living Color was already off the air at that time, I think. But I can never compare them to them because Living Color, we'll never see anything like that again. And the thing about a Living Color was, besides them just being funny, Kevin Iron Wayans gave everybody, not just his siblings, but gave everybody opportunity. I mean, if you look at everybody from a Living Color, they went on to be successful doing movies. Like you never you it's hard to see a TV show with a bunch of
I mean,
talented people and then they all go on to be successful. Because let me tell you something, when Living Color ended, a lot of people careers could have ended. Now everybody might have went and did something, but the main people we know that was in the Living Color
most
went
of
on to
them,
do something. Huh?
most of them did. Most of
Yeah,
them
most of
did.
them did.
I
Yeah,
think.
some
I
went on
mean,
to
you
do
had.
something.
I think out of everybody. I mean, out of the original cast, what's going on? Out of the original cast from in Living Color, and some of the new people out of the cast of Living Color, I think maybe only like four
Yeah,
didn't really do nothing with their career afterwards. They might have had little things here and there, but they
yeah.
ain't really do nothing. But everybody else, Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, what's my guy name? Marlon, Damian Sean,
Tommy
Keenan,
Davidson.
Tommy Davidson,
Yeah.
Alan Greer,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
Kim Winfrey.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them went on to do and
yeah, a
they
lot of
didn't
them
just
was
they didn't just go on to do movies. They was in some of our favorite movies. Like people don't realize even when they shit ended, everybody thought that okay, Living Color's over. We'll never see these people again. Shit. Some of these people went on to do some of the most biggest movies in the
even
90s
like
and 2000s.
even like with the Martin Lawrence TV show. All of those actors went on and did stuff outside of Martin when Martin ended. They went on to bigger careers and other TV shows and things like that. So a lot of these
Yeah,
black TV shows and black
we
uh,
are.
uh, comics comic shows, they actually put a lot of these black actors and actresses on. A lot of them
Yeah,
wouldn't have
babe.
had nothing if it wasn't for them. Like
Yeah,
Martin in Living Color,
yeah,
Def Comedy Jam,
yeah,
The Cosby Show,
yeah,
Different World. A lot
yeah.
of them joints, if they didn't have those shows, they wouldn't have did nothing.
Hell no, they wouldn't have did nothing. Hello, hello. Appreciate you coming over here. Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't think people realize that how much those shows meant. Not just because of they were black shows, but a lot of people wouldn't have went on, like you said, and did shit. A lot of we wouldn't have known them.
Yeah, we
We
wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
known a
known them.
lot of them for the most part. We probably would have got a chance to know some of them, but for the
Yeah,
most part, we wouldn't have known a lot of those people.
you know who else too? We got too who helped Keenan. Well, him and Keenan did a lot of stuff together. Uh, Robert Townsend.
Yeah, Robert Townsend Jr. too. Yeah, he's another
Oh
one.
man,
Yeah,
that
he's
damn
another
Robert
one.
Townsend was
Because
something
a lot
different.
of people don't realize he wrote a lot of these TV shows. He wrote the scripts for a lot of these TV shows.
Yeah,
A lot of people just look at him for Hollywood Squares and Meter Man and things like that. But he wrote a lot of scripts for other TV shows that are. If y'all go look at the credits on a lot of those old TV shows, you'll see Robert Townsend Jr. Name on there. You'll see his
yeah,
name on a lot of them joints.
yeah. Parenthood was one of my favorite shows. I ain't watched Parenthood in a minute, but Parenthood used to be my shit. Parenthood was one of them TV shows I couldn't go to bed. I had to watch Parenthood. I had to. It was a must. Yeah, but Robert Townsend was responsible for a lot of shit, and people don't know it. Like when they came with the 5 heartbeats, I said, "Yo, if this dude was not a genius, like my God,
Mhm.
my God." Him and I ain't gonna lie to you, Free. Him and Keenan was the man in the '90s, man. When you talked about two entrepreneurs, oh man, they was them
Yeah,
dudes.
I mean,
Keenan Ivory Wayans and Robert Townsend was them dudes, man. They still are, but then they was them dudes.
even that movie, Five Hobbies, a lot of people wouldn't know them people if it wasn't for that show, for that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah. 5 Heartbeats is still today, a classic. Oh man. Anybody get tired of watching 5 Heartbeats? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. You can't get tired of a movie like that. Not because of Robert Townsend. It's just hard to get. It's hard to get tired of that shit, man. Yeah, Parenthood was definitely funny. Um, Parenthood was just one of my. Was always one of my favorites. Maria,
Yeah,
what's going on? It was definitely Parenthood. Was definitely. I mean, there was so many, but yeah, but when you look at a lot of these TV shows, for some of them, Free, when the show ended, for some reason their career ended.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love 5 Heartbeats. One of my favorite movies, hands down. Yeah, but when
yeah.
these TV shows ended, Free, why do you think that, Free? Bad management. What do you? I mean, because what do you think went wrong with them where they didn't be successful as everybody else?
What the TV shows?
Not the TV shows, but the people who played on the TV shows.
Um, it was bad advice, bad decision making. It wasn't because we know that these individuals were at the minimum they was decent actors and actresses, but they might have had some bad advice or they had some bad decision making or it could be bad management as well. It could have been a combination of all of those.
Like
Um,
what's old
because
boy?
it's the same.
What's old boy from the show Girlfriends? Damn, what's his name, man? The dude that always stayed
Which
around them.
oh yeah, I can't think of his name. I know who
Can't
you're
think of his
talking about.
name, but He went through something heavy after that show ended. He was like, Miss Mason, I see you. He got depressed because it was like, okay, what's next after this? I
Yeah, because you got to understand a lot of these guys, a lot of these people, they go out to Hollywood to become inspiring, to be inspiring actors or actresses, and they goes on 1,000 auditions. Like if you really trying to be an actor or actress, you go
yeah,
out to Hollywood. It's thousands of people that's trying to do the same thing that you're doing. So you going on as many auditions as you can possibly get because 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna land a gig your first audition. 9 times out of 10 because a lot of times they have auditions but they mind who they want to bring in. But they have auditions just in case it's somebody else that might have sneaked through the cracks that they didn't get a chance to see or that
yeah,
they didn't hear about because a lot of these auditions is already set up for certain individuals to get certain jobs. For the most part, most of these people are coming on as extras or they come on as fill-ins. So you already know what it is because it's the same thing like with a job. You, most of the time, a lot of people get these jobs because they know somebody, and that's how they end up getting a job because somebody put them on. Hey, we hiring over here. Fill out an application. I'll put in a word for you so you can get the interview, get the job. That happens a lot. I see it happens all the time with me doing interviews. They be like, "Hey, free, I got some people I'm gonna bring in. They good workers or whatever. I know we got to go through you to get them hired, but can you make sure that they get the job?" And so I go ahead and do the interview as long as they pass all of my initial questions and they have all of the qualifications that I'm looking for. Then they, for the most part, they have the job. But it's the same thing with being an actor or actress. You have people that know people and they put them on.
yeah. Um, because I see a lot of these people, man, and you don't never think nothing about it. You just thinking, okay, maybe they didn't want to do it anymore, which we do. I've heard some people say they didn't want to do it anymore. Some people give up because it's like, okay, this show ends, and I did this show for 5 seasons, 6 seasons, and now it's like, Jesus, what do I do now? Because this is how I was feeding my family. I don't think, in my opinion, you should ever just focus on that because you got to know that at some point this is going to come to an end. Now, the show might not necessarily come to an end, but you not being on the show could come to an end. So you always supposed to have a backup plan, kind of how they did Homeboy from Living Single when they fired him and he didn't know he was fired until he was sitting at home, and that's how he found out. Kyle, when he was going to London, he said, "I didn't know. I found
Yeah,
out sitting home." That's fucked up.
yeah. I mean that's the same thing that happened to Auntie Vay from Fresh Prince. Well,
Oh God.
but they say she was difficult to work with. She had mood swings, and so
Yeah.
one minute she'll be cool, the next minute she'll be screaming at people. So they just got tired of dealing with it. So they found somebody else. Once they found somebody else, she got her walking papers by a phone call. She didn't even realize that she wasn't gonna be on the set no more.
Shit, I thought it was because Will was hitting on her.
Huh?
I thought
Yeah.
it was.
So
I
what?
thought it was because of Will.
Nah, no, no. I mean, it had a little bit to do with Will, but they said that she had a. I mean, cause I watched the little backstories about
Yeah.
certain things like that, and they said she had mood swings. One minute she'll be cool, and then the next minute she'll have an issue with the entire cast, and they were like she was difficult to work with. They wanted her to
No,
do the lines a certain way, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna do it this way," and then she do her own thing.
they said Jaleel White was hard to work with too, though.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people because you got to remember some of these actors and actresses. they start off as a child, so they
Yeah.
feel like they entitled. They
Yeah.
entitled to do things the way they want to do it, or they've been doing it for a long time. Y'all got me because of what I've been doing in the past, so y'all know how I work. I'm gonna do it the way I always do it. But they don't
Yeah.
understand acting. I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't understand. They don't. They don't realize the director have a different vision of how they want the show to go than what you
Yeah.
want it to go. So you got to understand these are the directors and the promoters. I mean the producers that put the show on. You got to do what the way they want to do it. Yeah, every once in a while, certain things will work. You do it your own way, but for the most part, you got to do it the way they want it done. That's the reason why they hired you because you fit the way that they wanted it done. So it just a lot of people get certain things confused. I mean, unless you a big time celebrity or big time actor, most of the time they ain't letting that fly. You gonna do it the way they say do it, or they ain't doing it at all. I mean,
Yeah.
you have
That can get away with that, like Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. You have a few that can get away with it because
Yeah.
they that big in the game that they're gonna like, okay, well, whatever they do, it
Yeah.
turns into gold. So we just gonna let them do what they do.
There's some people who just got those credentials where they can do that. I mean, yeah, there's a few people who got those credentials where they can do that, and then you got others that think that, hey man, y'all can't do this show without me. Y'all don't know who I am, and it's like shit. You a lie. How many people have y'all seen? I'm talking to the chat too. How many people have y'all seen on TV shows get replaced? Because when y'all watching the show, right, y'all go, that ain't Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv was just as dark as me. Aunt Viv look Dominican now. What the hell? Where the hell did this light lady come from? Wait a minute, hold on, dog. Where was I when this happened?
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you seen somebody on a TV show? I'll give you a perfect example. Remember when hold on.
Hundreds,
can
right,
y'all hear me?
Josh? Yeah.
My bad. But
No, you good.
remember when my wife and kids first came out? They came at the dark skinned daughter, and then all of a sudden they came out with what's my girl name? Oh, she's part of my family because her last name is Jennifer. Is it Jennifer Freeman? Is it something like that? I can't remember her first.
Ah, shit, I think so.
The one that always act like she. But anyway, when my wife and kids first came out, they had the dark skinned daughter. But then after the first season, they came out with the light skinned girl, and I was like, hold up, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What happened to the dark skinned chick?
yeah,
What happens? Certain things don't fit the
well,
way they initially they wanted
yeah.
it, and or they decide to go a different direction.
Well, that's like Judy from Family Matters. Judy went up them damn steps, but Judy ain't never brought her ass back down them damn steps. We don't know what Judy. She went up them steps, but ain't never made her ass back down them steps.
Yeah,
We like, what happened to Judy? What the happened to Judy? B? Like, I mean, of course, I see Judy today. I think she was in some modeling shit or whatever. She's doing something. But we was wondering back then, not even when they do reunions, you don't even see her a part of the reunions. I'm like, damn, what happened to Judy?
what's going on, Rosetta? What's going on? Yeah, I mean it's difficult for a lot of these people. Like I said, it's thousands of
Go
people
on,
that try
Rosetta.
to be actors. It's a thousand of people that's trying to be actors and actresses. So you got to understand that you might have the job today, but that doesn't mean necessarily you're gonna have it tomorrow. You might got it for this season, but once this season is over with, they might be going in a different direction. You better hope that this season gets a lot of views because if it don't get the views that they're expecting to get, they could be going in a different
I
direction.
think, you know
They
what?
might still continue doing the show, but they might not have you on the show.
The scariest thing about that is you sitting by the phone waiting. It's almost like free. It's almost like your job telling you to be on standby. We might have you coming
Yeah.
in. We might not. I mean, ain't that
The
don't that
the
because
the work.
you work so hard for that moment, right? And then here it is, your ass is on standby because you it ain't no guarantee. Like you said, it ain't no guarantee you coming back.
Yeah. The one thing that I prefer to be on standby than to have the job and then you show up and somebody took you up. No, this used to be my dressing room.
Oh my
This is my
God.
dressing
Yo,
room.
free.
Oh, you ain't you
Oh
ain't got a
my
dressing room no
God.
more.
Can you imagine them? And then look, then you got the freaking you got the agent. I was trying to call you before you got here.
Right.
Free. I was trying to call you, Mr. Freeman, before you got here to tell you there's been
You didn't
some.
you didn't answer my call. I've been calling you all morning. You ain't answered the call. Yeah,
I was
man.
trying to call you.
You ain't answer. I've been calling you all morning. You ain't answered my call. Now one time, man, I was stuck in that LA traffic. Well, I'm about to be stuck in that LA traffic again, going back home.
And then free, they got somebody who looked just like your ass, but not like you. You feel what I'm saying? Bald head, the beard. You like, where you get this fake imitation of? Who is this dude? And why is he in my chair? Well, this is what we've
Right.
been trying to call to tell you. What the fuck? I'll be mad as hell, free. I don't know about you, but I'll be 38.
I'll be like, man, y'all could have let me know before I came out all the way out this bitch.
Would you rather be fired in person or just a phone call?
Give me a phone call. Don't have me come all the way up there. You fire me in front of everybody. Now I'm walking in and say, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, how was your weekend? Everything was good. All right. And then I was like, hey, Freeman, come to the office. And then
Yeah.
you go in there, all right, I'm gonna talk to you when I get back out. I'm gonna see what's going on real quick. I'll talk to you when I get back out. And then you come back out, your face all straight, everybody looking at you, you like, man, this some bullshit. I gotta go.
Yeah.
What happened? Man, these motherfuckers didn't let me go. Sorry, son of a bitch. And I drove all the way down here. They could have called my ass and told me to stay the
You
fuck
know,
home.
does that change? Do you think that changed the landscape of the show, far as the audience and people are tuning in all the time to not just watch the show, but there's always that one particular person on the show that everybody's tuning in to watch. And if you take that person away, the ratings sometimes may not be that good. And you like, damn, we ain't been doing so good since we let old boy go.
I mean, yeah, that could happen, but usually that you got to be. It's usually the star of the show. Every once in a while, it might be a co-star that people like to see, or it might be one of the other actors that people like to see. But for the most part, star that most people want to see.
Like,
And
like,
like
imagine,
I give you, I give, I
like,
give you a perfect example. I give you a perfect example. Dog, Power was haven't been the same since Omar been gone. So they got rid of Omar. Power has not been the same.
you know what? I ain't watched it probably since he's been on, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that might have been the last time. I can't tell you what's going on today in Power.
They,
I can't tell you
I
nothing.
can tell you. I can tell you right now. Power then went from the power that we were seeing to now they giving everybody individual stories. How they did since Ghost, whatever happened since Ghost got taken out. They everybody individual stories, and
Yeah,
it's okay for the most part, but for a lot of it, it ain't really all that good. Like they
yeah,
talking about, they give you how Kane, which was 50 Cent, how he came to be who he was, and it's okay, but it's not that interesting to be honest with you. I
yeah.
I watched it the first couple of seasons, and then I'm like, all right, I don't even care about this no
You
more.
know, it's also like too. Let's do movies for a second. That's like they get ready to do another Why Did I Get Married, right? But Janet Jackson's not in it. Taraji P. Henson's in it. Now, ain't nobody got a problem with Taraji P. We already know the relationship with her and Tyler Perry, how he's been trying to help out. because she's been feeling like she hasn't been getting her fair share in the industry. So
Right.
even though with her in the movie, I'm reading the comments. And for some reason, a lot of people is not feeling that. Some people like, wait a minute, what happened to Janet? They not bringing her back because old boy died? Is because they thought that her and The Rock, being that he was in the end of the last one, that it would have been them in the new one. So a lot of people ain't really too comfortable. They like, well, how do you come up with Taraji? I'm not asking that, but there's a lot of people trying to figure that out. So I don't know if this next one they're working on, will it be as popular as the other two or the first one? I don't know, but I don't think it should be. I don't have no problem with it. I don't know. I
I mean,
understand people's argument though, but I ain't got no issue with it.
it all depends on how they bring Taraji in. If they just come on and Taraji is one of the girls, you're like, hold up, where the fuck she come from? The story to how she got involved. You can't just pop her in there and she takes the place of Janet. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna work.
that ain't gonna work. And maybe Janet was just like she didn't want to do it again. I don't know, but I'm like you, Free. I'm trying to figure out where we going with this. Is she coming in as a main character or is she coming in as a side piece? Is she coming in as somebody's side piece? I don't know. But I don't know how. But the thing is, it's like, all right, how many people are gonna rush to want to go see this? Some people are because they're familiar with Taraji. She's no newcomer, but I don't know if it's going to bring them same vibes as it was when Janet was around. But it's just crazy. Like, can you imagine
Yeah.
Fresh Prince without Carlton? Them trying to replace, like, oh God, I couldn't see
Nah.
that.
Who I don't even know of another actor that could have took Carlton place. That played
No,
that part. I don't know
no,
anybody that could have took his place. I mean, nah, I can't even say Jaleel White. I mean, I was
no.
thinking maybe Jaleel White, but then I'm like, nah, he played the part of a nerd very well, and
Yeah,
not so much of a suburbs kind of individual. He was more of a nerd. So I don't know who they could have brought in to take his place. So
nah.
yeah,
It,
I don't
it,
know.
it wouldn't.
I
Have,
don't
it
know if
wouldn't.
that
Have,
would
it
have
wouldn't.
ever
Have,
worked.
that wouldn't have worked out. That's like trying to get Carlton to be Steve. You know
That's
what I'm
like
saying?
that's like getting rid of Tommy or getting rid of Cole or Martin. How can you get rid of one of those guys and put somebody else in their place?
Yeah,
It's either
nah,
you get rid of them and they character just go away, but you can't replace them with somebody else.
nah. You
It ain't
can't.
gonna mix.
Like if you'd have looked up and Tisha Campbell would have, if she would have been, if she would have been replaced, I would have looked at it like, what? Like hell no.
Yeah, certain individuals
Certain
you
certain
can't replace
individuals, I'm
them.
like, I'm not watching this show no more. I'm not watching it. This is ridiculous. Like, but it just shows you that we watching on TV, so we thinking these people lives are peaches and creams, and they just living the lifestyle of the rich and famous. But a lot of these people, shit, they was going
No, you
through
know
it.
what? No, you know what? When I was a kid, I mean, when you're a kid and you watching these shows, you don't really realize how fake the show is. You think that the show was real when you were a kid. And I remember I used to watch shows, and you know how you watch a show, and then somebody is cheating on their boyfriend or their girlfriend or whatever, and you like,
Yeah.
man, what the fuck? No, this nigga cheating, and you get mad because they cheating, but
Oh my
it's
God.
fake. It's not real. It's fake.
Yo, yo, man, let me tell you, shit be crazy, man. Shit be crazy. One of my friends one day, I never told Tiffany this story, but this was real, and I'm just thinking about it now. So what's the girl from Sister Sister? Uh, she's
Which
on
one?
she's on the show with that show called The Game.
Oh yeah, I know you talking
She
about.
was
You talking about
talking
the
to
one that
Daryl.
playing
Yeah, so
how high?
yeah, the one that she was talking to Darren, whatever his name is. So
There.
one day, one of my homegirls seen him downtown in New York. He was here in New York, it just approached him on some madness shit, like, why you cheating on her? You crazy. That's such and such from sister, sister. What is the matter with you? And he's looking at her like, you know that is acting, right? Like, we're actually not in a real relationship. What you mean? Stop doing her like that. Just because you're a football player, that don't mean you could do what you want to do. I'm like, yo, what is you? That's acting. What is the matter with you? Like, some people are crazy. They be thinking this shit be real. The thing of acting is making it feel real. I mean, it's shit that happens in real life, but I'm like, yo, people are crazy. You got some people who are fans, and
Yeah,
then you got some people who's just obsessed. She was clearly obsessed to approach him like that. He looking at her like, Miss, we're not in a real relationship. This is acting. Like, what do we like? You might wanna you might want to slow it down there a notch or two. You tripping.
that's the other part that people. That's the other part that people gotta understand. Get into acting and stuff like that. You're gonna have fans come up and think that it's actually real. And you gotta be like, hold up,
Yeah.
no, this is just a show, or this just a movie. This ain't real life.
Yeah, you ain't about to whoop my you can't whoop my ass for some this is acting. But she ran down on him, damn near got her head knocked off because he wasn't by himself. He out there with other people. You running down on him and we trying to figure out what's going on. I told her, you crazy. You could have got clothesline. You lucky. This is acting, baby. That's why it's called acting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Can't do that. Some people get caught up in this in these actors. I know what they do. That's why it's called acting. That's why it's called acting. This is what these people do for a living.
Yeah,
Fans don't know how to cut the acting off. Now they don't know. But I think the only reason why only reason why um you tend to believe it is because when you see some of these actors, I ain't gonna lie, some of them do be on the same way you see them act in these movies. I ain't gonna lie, some of them actually carry that shit with them in real life. Where you be
but
like, "Oh, this guy's an asshole."
some of them, you feel that way because they play the part so well, and you be
Yeah,
thinking that it's real.
they be thinking that shit real. So when you see them, you looking at them like, "Yo, he act the same way he do in the movie." I knew there was a reason why I ain't like this dude. He said, "Back in the days, soap operas act got the shit smacked out of." Yo, Bay, stupid. Hey, yo, Bay. Damn, not the soap opera. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, because we were so young that we forget that it's a TV show, or we don't realize that it's a
Yeah, we
TV
don't
show because
realize it.
we're young. That I used to be getting mad. I'll be sitting there watching the scene where they cheating on the other one. I'll be like, man, that's some bullshit. No, wait, no, why the fuck?
He said that's
No,
some bullshit.
you realize what you about to do? You about to fuck up the whole show.
Yeah, yeah. You about to fuck up the whole show. It ain't about to be no more show because of you. Oh shit. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, shit be crazy, yo. Crush, what up? I'm telling you, man, like the shit you see on these TVs, but now when you go back and you look at it, you understand. Because we all older now. So now we understand. There's some people who still don't get it though. There's some people who are actually still run up on people, and you like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is called acting. Calm down, baby. This not real. It's acting. Because if you don't tell people that, they'll go past their limit. They don't even care. I don't know about you, but it ain't that serious. But for some people, they ready to risk it all. I'm like, man, I ain't doing none of that. She said, for real, as a kid, I was deep in it. Oh, yeah. Shawn Michaels is always one of my favorites.
Yeah, they be forgetting. That's what I said. A lot of these a lot of these celebrities they go through a lot dealing with the fans and things like that. Not
Yeah.
only do they go through a lot with the actual job itself, but they go through a lot dealing with the fans because some of these fans be thinking this stuff is real. Some of these fans become stalkers. So
Oh
there's a
my
lot
God.
that go behind it.
Stalkers is not even a word. They become obsessed. Um, and I can't be like that. I like people and I'm a fan of them, but I just can't see myself doing that. I'm not with none of that shit. I don't like. I'm not with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? When you start cutting celebrities out of magazines and stamping them to your wall, and when you just walk into that one room and it has no pictures of you, you done cut your family pictures out just to put this person's that you like. You take their face and stamp it to your grandmother's body. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I don't get all that. Just I'm making Mexican duck soup and crackers. I'm done. I'm done with you, Crush. Crush is stupid. Hell no. Oh my God. I make
He
sure not
said
to keep on.
he making what?
He said he making Mexican duck soup.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
man, I don't usually duck anything, but I be ducking that shit because I don't want none.
Good luck with that one.
Good luck with that one. I usually don't duck anything, but I do not want that one, sir.
I mean, a Mexican duct tape. That sounds like BBO and Clarence in the same room.
No, don't do that now. No, don't do that. Yo, free, yo, that's crazy.
BBO and Clarence in the same room. Mexican duct tape.
Don't do that, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. How do you even?
Look, Clarence, look. Delta.
Hey, don't show that damn plane. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Fuck. Almost made me pee on my damn self just now.
BBO and Clarence in the same room. Mexican duct tape.
Yo, this dude right here, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. One of my subscribers was at my live yesterday, and
Yeah.
I said
Oh
something
Lord, what
funny and
happened?
shit. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on.
He said, wait a minute, I gotta see what he said, yeah, I'm killed. Oh man. Oh Jeff, I didn't see it. I was moving around. I gotta watch that, Jeff. I'm gonna go back to your live and watch that.
On Sunday. So I was on a live yesterday, and I'm looking at my fantasy squad, and my tight end for Buffalo didn't, and he ain't getting no points yet. So they started getting some passes and catches and getting some yardage or whatever. I, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Josh Allen. Keep feeding my tight end. Keep feeding my tight end. My subscriber said, "Whoa, free? That's wild as shit. Feed my tight end." And I was like, "Huh?" And I had to go back and I was like, yeah, that was a good one. I got a good one. That joint did. That was a good one. Feed my tight end. Okay, I got you.
No, not to keep feeding my tight end. No.
I was
That is
dying.
crazy though. That is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. That's yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy though.
I like, I was like, oh, this nigga, he got me with that one. He got me.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't
When
even
you
get mad about that one.
nah, you can't because when you think about that shit, you like, yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't realize it until he put it in the chat, and I looked at it. I was like, "What?" Now I read it out loud. I was like, "Ah, yeah." Now I get what you say. Yeah, that joint do
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
crazy
that's
as
it.
hell.
Yeah, that's yeah, that. Oh, yeah, Crush. I got to go back and watch it.
No, that
I'm
shit
gonna go back.
had me.
I'm gonna go back and
Oh,
watch
but
it. I got to get ready for this press conference today. I'm getting myself together. That's why I'm moving around now. I'm about to go regular like a motherfucker. Ain't no dressing up because this shit look like it's about to rain outside over here, boy.
oh yeah, it rained over here yesterday, so yeah, it's probably about to rain
Yeah,
up
it's
here.
about to come down hard body out here, so I'm not even about to get press conference. They want to go dressed up. Shit, not me. Not when it's raining, buddy.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I didn't even know it rained until we came outside last night to take my wife to work. I was like, "It rained? Damn!" I was
Yeah,
sleep
it
through all this.
was soaking wet out here. I don't like when it rain out here though because when it rain out here, this should be looking like down south. It'd be little puddles and shit. I'm like, yo, whoa, we ain't used to all that shit out here. That shit
That's
be
how it
looking
be out here,
crazy. Thank God we
especially when
got
it
these
rains.
buildings.
Like
Shit, and even
where
with
I live at, where I live at now, I'm surrounded by water now. Like
oh
we got
damn.
the Chesapeake Bay, on one side, and then there's a lot of creeks and lakes around. So every time it rains hard or it's potentially supposed to rain hard, we get flash flood warnings, and you get roads that be closed because the creeks then overflowed, and so you can't ride down this road. I like, damn, this joint over here crazy. I mean, not where I live at, but the surrounding areas because I go to a lot of those areas
Yeah.
when I'm doing DoorDash. So
I got
I
40%.
gotta
I
maneuver
gotta get
other
off my
ways
phone.
around to get to those spots.
I gotta get off this
They
damn
were like,
phone.
damn. My wife was like, how the fuck you be finding your way around these neighborhoods? I like because I be doing a lot of driving.
Yeah, you do
I do a
though.
lot of driving, so I find other ways to get to other places. I never
Um,
have one way to get to a certain neighborhood or a certain spot. I always got multiple ways to get there because you never know when a road gonna be closed or something happen, a car accident or whatever have you. So you gotta
yeah,
know how to be able to get around.
I like it because when I be doing the barbecue, one thing I can admit though that 3 years I roll in the row I've done it. You know what's so crazy? It never rain. Knock on wood. It never rains the day I do the barbecue. That shit always rains the day after. I've had
Yeah.
luck for 3 years straight, and I'm like, I hope that luck continues. Cause boy, I'll be mad as shit when it rains. That next day, I'll be like, yo, we be blessed for you. I'm telling you, anytime we be good with it. I hope have that. That's why I'm paying. That's why also we come up with a backup plan because we be like, if it rain, we got to come up with a backup plan.
Backup plan is if it rain, everybody going to Clarence house. We all going to
No,
Clarence house.
sir. The hell if you are. Shit. Y'all, yeah, the hell if you are.
Like
Y'all
shit,
ain't
we
gonna
came all the
plow
way
in
out of
my shit.
we nigga, we came all the way out of town. You going to do a cookout one way or another? You going to do a
Yeah, I'm
cookout,
gonna do a
nigga? I didn't
cookout.
drove
I'm gonna
all the
do it
way.
right in the middle. I'm gonna do it right in the middle of 125th, right where the Apollo's at.
I'm gonna be like, look, this is where clients live at, y'all. Let's go, let's go. I know where you live
That's
at. Let's go.
crazy. That's crazy. You just going. That's crazy, man. You just going. Yo, you out of pocket for that.
Then
I'm getting
Clarence
off
gonna
this.
come downstairs. Clarence gonna come downstairs. There's gonna be like 25, 30 people standing out front. He like, oh, what the fuck? Where the fuck at? What the fuck y'all doing?
First thing I'm gonna ask is how
We,
the fuck did y'all get here?
we in for the cookout, nigga. What the fuck you mean? What we doing?
That's the first thing I'm gonna ask is how the fuck did y'all get here? What the hell? Y'all, wait a minute, hold on.
Clarence,
Let's fix
Clarence,
this.
Clarence, Clarence, when you finish with your diet, this is how I want you to look. I want you to look just like that.
On
You
that
see that
note,
skeleton?
I'm getting ready to get
That
off here,
skeleton
y'all.
man right there?
Ready to get off here, y'all. Because I have to get to a press conference today, and I don't have time for free and his damn shenanigans. I ain't got
I
time for
want you
him
to look just
today.
like that.
I will be back today. Um, oh my God. Well, it's fight week, so I might come back with the Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben. I might come back for that one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let me get past this conference, and then we'll be able to go. I'm up. My son wants me to sit. at the game tonight. I'm good looking for some more. Yeah. Oh Lord. But y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Make sure
All
y'all
right.
like, share, subscribe. Free, go make that money. Be
Yes,
safe
sir.
out there. Everybody be safe out there. I love y'all. Check y'all later. 605. Y'all know what it is. It's No Doug Zone Podcast. Let's go.